Good morning, everybody. Today is Sunday. I don't know when you're going to see this video, but I'm filming it on Sunday. And I am sitting in the van. I've been up for a little while editing videos, trying to get the videos back out. Got a lot to do today pertaining to the refrigerator. I think I'm going to move all of my stuff around for the fridge. I'm not sure if I'm gonna move it around or leave it like that for now, but I had this extension cord running from here to there, and I don't want to leave that extension cord like that, so we're going to see. Anyway, I want to have a talk with y'all today. I wanted to talk about making sacrifices. If you want something in life, you're going to have to make sacrifices. You're going to have to make compromises. And even in van life, like I want that big refrigerator. I will put a clip of the refrigerator here. I want the refrigerator with the freezer on top. Even though just having a regular refrigerator without a freezer would still be a plus and a bonus, I still want the freezer. So I am having to make a lot. When I say a lot, I'm having to make a lot of compromises to get that freezer, the refrigerator with the freezer. I'm compromising on space. I'm compromising on my decor aesthetic, the way everything was. I loved it. It was perfect. I'm compromising on that. I'm compromising my time, my energy, because now I'm using a lot of time and energy to get things situated and get things right. So I'm making a lot of compromises, you guys, but at the end of the day, if you do make compromises, you have to ask yourself, is it worth it? Like if you see from the beginning what it is you're trying to achieve, and if to you in your mind, what you're trying to achieve is worth the sacrifice that you have to make, then go for it. But if you are making sacrifices after sacrifices after sacrifices for something or someone, and at the end of the day, it's draining you, it's not beneficial to you, you do not see a light at the end of the tunnel, or it's just smothering you, then at some point you need to nip it in the bud. But when you make sacrifices, you guys, you're making a sacrifice for a benefit. Right. And if you are constantly making sacrifices, and there is no benefit to you, because when you make sacrifices for someone else and someone else is involved, of course there is a benefit to them. But if you are constantly making sacrifice benefit to you, at what point are you going to ask yourself, why am I making these sacrifices? So I am making a sacrifice for my refrigerator and freezer combo. I could get just the refrigerator and be happy with that. Be content with that. That would be enough. But I am going to, and that would not be a sacrifice. To get the refrigerator would not be a sacrifice, because I would still be able to have everything else that I want. But in getting more, it has to be a benefit. See, I'm doing a trade-off. I'm trading something else to get more. And the freezer is more. So I'm sacrificing, getting rid of something, compromising something to get more. There is a benefit to me. But if you are never going to receive a benefit from making a sacrifice, that's when you feel used. That's when you feel taken advantage of. That's when you start feeling that the other person doesn't appreciate you and take you for granted. I see a lot of people making sacrifices. I used to be that person. I would make sacrifices after sacrifices after sacrifices for other people. It was benefiting them, but it wasn't benefiting me. Not even their attitude. Sometimes you don't be looking for something in return. Sometimes you don't be looking for a benefit, but just to have that person be grateful and thankful and appreciative is enough. So when you're making sacrifice after sacrifice after sacrifice, and you can't even get a person to be grateful, you can't even get a person, and you can't even get a person to be thankful, why are you making sacrifices for an ungrateful? I'm just going to call an ace a ace and a spade, an ungrateful, evil, wicked person who takes your kindness, your mercy, and your grace for granted every single day. And usually with a situation like that, it doesn't get better, it get worse. So if you find yourself in a situation like that, communicate to that person and let them know. And if they choose not to make a change, guess who need to make a change? You need to make a change, and you might need to make an exit. So I am going through a lot of work to make a sacrifice for my freezer. The fridge is not a sacrifice because the fridge would fit in the spot without making compromises. But the freezer, to have the freezer, is a compromise for me and a sacrifice, but it comes with benefits. Some of us are being friends with benefits, family members with benefits, spouses with benefits to other people, and we are not getting any benefits out of it. You've ever been in a relationship before where it was so draining that every time you were around a person, they zapped your energy, they zapped your spirit right out of you, they zapped everything out of you? I've been in relationships like that before where it seemed like the person was so tormented that they needed to be around somebody that had peace in order to strain that peace out of them. And I end up noticing every single time I went around that person, they would zap the energy out of me, the spirit out of me, the positivity out of me. So sometimes in life, you guys, I know I'm talking about a refrigerator. That's an analogy. But sometimes in life, you guys, all of the positivity that you have in you, sometimes it's best to pour that back into you. If you're constantly pouring all your positivity in someone else that is draining you, focus on yourself. Focus on your life. Focus on your creativity. Focus on what about you draws people that have to zap energy out of you. Just because you're a good person doesn't mean you have to keep allowing people that may be good people, but they are not pouring anything back into you. You deserve to have someone in your life that will pour back into you. And if you really love the person that you're with, maybe you need to communicate with them. I feel like I'm pouring into you, and give them examples. I pour into you. And when do you pour into me? All of this pouring into you is draining me back into me to continue to pour into you. That is my thoughts for today. I'm hungry. I'm starving. So I got some bananas up here. I got some celery in my fridge. And I think I'm going to go take me a Vanlife shower. I didn't take one last night, and I wanted to, but I didn't. So I'm going to go take one today, this morning, before I get my day started. So anyway, you guys, I just want to leave you with that thought of the day. Let me know in the comments bar below what you think about this conversation. Talk to me about how you feel about this conversation. Give me examples of you pouring into people or people pouring into you. Are you always grateful? Sometimes it's easier for us to look at how we deal with people and how they respond to us, but sometimes we need to take a look at how people deal with us and how we respond to them. Do you have anyone in your life that's pouring into you and maybe you're not being appreciative or thankful or grateful and pouring back into them? Make sure you're looking at opportunities where you are not doing the same thing that you think others are doing to you. So make sure you're grateful. Make sure you're present. Make sure you're just not draining a person, and you're also trying to find ways to give back to them. I just want to take this opportunity while I'm saying this to let each and every one of my subscribers know that I appreciate you pouring into my life. You guys pour into my life every single day by being present, by being here, by watching my videos, by thumbs upping my videos, and those of you who send me gifts, you are pouring into my life every single day. I try to be present and pour back into you guys through my humor, through my sensitivity, through my realness, and through my motivation and encouraging. I can't see and touch every single one of you and hold you and hug you and let you know how much I appreciate you. But through my videos, I could try to encourage you to do something for yourself that you haven't done for yourself. And I am a prime example at the age of 53 that it's never too late to refocus, to regroup, and to rebuild yourself, your life, and to pour into you. Start one step at a time and do something to take you towards reaching your goals and becoming healthier. Your health is your wealth. I encourage each and every one of you to focus on your health. Focus on your health. If you don't know where to start in your life to get yourself together, focus on your health. And once you start focusing on your health, your life will become more wealthier and more better, because your health will help you be in a better physical and mental state. When you focus on your health, you also have to make sacrifices to make time to focus on your health. And maybe you've been neglecting yourself and depriving yourself of making time to take better care of yourself. So if you focus on yourself or on your health, then everything else in your life will fall into play. And when you start focusing on your health, you're getting a better mental space, and maybe you will notice how you've been attracting people that are not even good for your health. I'm going to talk to you guys later. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. If I have ever done anything that you feel is intentional, or I've done something that is unintentional, but it has hurt you, offended you, I just want to take this opportunity to let you guys know that, because some of you get my personality and some of you don't, I just want to take this opportunity to let you guys know I never do anything intentional. It is not my goal to hurt anyone. I am here to try to encourage and motivate others. And I got a tough love spirit, y'all. Whew. Sometimes telling the truth and shaming the devil hurts. But that hurt ultimately helps you get to a better place. Because if you can't accept honesty and frankness in your life, then you're going to continue to stay in a delusional state in your life. So today's message of today is to know that sometimes you will have to make sacrifices for the things that you want. But make sure the sacrifices that you're making is worthwhile and you're getting something beneficial out of it. Because if you're just making sacrifices after sacrifices after sacrifices, that could wear you out, that could drain you, and that could just, wow. Y'all get the picture. So that's it for me today for this chit chat. Don't forget to thumbs up the video. Leave some comments down below and talk to me in the chat. I will be talking to y'all in the chat on this conversation. When I have these conversations, let me know your true feelings and just have a wholesome conversation with me. Leave multiple comments. You don't have to just try to type it out. If you got one thought at something I said, leave a comment and leave multiple comments. And I'm going to talk to y'all in the chat, because I hope that these videos are helpful. Let me know if you like when I just talk to y'all sometimes. And let me know if you have a topic or conversation that you just want me to give my thoughts and share my thoughts on. Again, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell. Hit always, and be sure to come back for another video. Vanessa's Van Life Journey. We all have a journey. Life is a journey. And every day is a journey. Even when you think you've arrived, you still have a journey. It don't stop. So keep living. I'm going to talk to y'all later. Thanks for watching.